Ooh, I think I need to, make it a bit darker because I have the light shining like, Oh, yeah, that's better. Hello. This is Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think Global Consulting Empire. I work with senior females in the executive space who are Black, Asian, or minority ethnics and who aspire for CEO or president position. So I'll work with you from manager, if you're a manager, all the way upwards. And what I do is I don't work with your mindset, I work with your thought set. So that's about me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have some notes, so I'm going to be looking to my right, your left. And if you have any questions, type them into the comments. I will answer them. If I don't answer them during this live, I will answer them after the live. So what I'll be sharing with you today is what I've put in the title right above this video. The number one key to becoming a CEO success. You see, becoming a CEO is a progression. It's a process. So it's the number one key to becoming a CEO success. And it's not what you think it is. So let me jump right into it and tell you what that number one key is. That number one key is a principle. It's a principle that says, for as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Hello, thank you for joining me. Please say hi. I'd like to know who's there. The number one key is, it's how you think. Thank you for the hearts. How you think. And that principle is, for as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Not as a man prays, not as a man does, or woman, but as he or she thinks in their heart, so is that person. So the number one key to CEO success is how you think. Full stop. Now, I know you're going to say, oh yeah, that's mindset. No, it's not mindset, because you've gone a distance. Hi, Dion. Thank you. Yes, it's a very powerful key. Thank you for joining me. You've gone a huge distance when you're talking about mindset. When we say mindset, you're talking about the way your mind is set. Now, we need to determine what sets your mind. What caused your mind to be set that way? It's something we do not think about. Oh, are you seeing my flower vase? Okay, let me move that. It's something we don't think about. We just, it's my mindset. No, it's the way my mind is set. No, you've got to change your mindset. And I remember when that was said to me for years and years, I did not understand what people were talking about. Where is it? Show me where my mind is and how it is set and what set it. And I promise you I'll change it. That was what I kept saying until I came upon that principle, for as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So that number one key to CEO success is how you think. How you think. And that how encapsulates the what, the where, the when. Okay? How encapsulates the what, the where, and the when. Because the what, the where, and the when are thoughts, and I'll explain further. Now, that principle, for as he thinks in his heart, is the number one of the number one key to CEO success, which is, it is a principle. What sets your mind that way? Yes, something sets your mind. So I'll tell you about what sets your mind. Number two aspect of this is how you think determines your behavior. And so that takes us into what sets your mind. Because you see, your behavior is formed by your beliefs. But your beliefs are formed after you have considered a thing or a situation. So, for example, to consider means to think. So someone tells you in your organization, Black females never go above director level. And so you hear what that person has told you. It might even be this Caucasian CEO that tells you Black women do not go above director level in their organization. and you go away to think on it, and you're coming to various conclusions based on your thoughts. You do some research, you find out, for example, I found out I met with the first black female director of KPMG UK. First black female director, and the only one at the moment. She's only been in that post just slightly over a year. When I met with her, she had been there just 9 months. So that was amazing. KPMG UK. So somebody told you it can never happen. And you go away, you think on it, and you come to a conclusion which becomes your belief. And you therefore behave that way. So the conclusion you've come to is that person is right. It can never happen that I, a black, Asian, or minority ethnic woman, can be a director in this organization. Based on that, you probably begin to slack in your work. Well, I'll never go any higher, so there's no point aspiring to be in any senior position. Or you begin to look outside into other organizations, and just that belief will cause you to begin to check and second guess. Oh, do they allow black females in director level in that? Oh no, I'm not going there. And your behavior is erratic, is funky, and all this starts with your thoughts. I'm not telling you it's not true, in quote, that certain women have never reached wherever, if they are black, if they're Asian and minority ethnic. I just don't believe it. I don't believe, based on my thoughts, that anyone can stop me from getting to any position I jolly well want to get to, except I don't want it. If I want it, I get it. And because I think that way, I'm consistently positioned to get what I want, only if I don't want it. And guess what? If I want it and my thinking is flawed, someone tends to correct it, or I get some kind of information that helps me to change that thinking, form a new belief, and therefore new behavior. So your behavior now determine your decisions, your choices. Do I apply for the position or not? Do I look outside my organization and apply to another organization? Do I speak with this person? Your behavior. And so you see how pertinent, how critical, how powerful your thought set is, because it's your thoughts that set your mind. So your mind is now set based on your belief that of what the CEO of your organization has told you can never happen, has never happened. In the last 25 years, or since this company started, there has never been a black, Asian, or minority ethnic female, hey, 2 strikes against you, that has ever occupied this position. You choose to believe that or not based on your thinking. And there's so many of us, I'm passionate about this. There's so many of us, forget whether you're black, minority, ethnic, or Asian, just female. We just give up on ourselves. We're just there. Like, oh, I'm female. Even before we've stepped out to show who we are. Oh, well, I'm already female. We sit at the table and we don't say anything. Or what we say does not carry weight. Or even if it carries weight, we are kind of, We don't have this power that's behind our words when we're at home, when we're in the shops, when someone does something wrong to our kids or to our business, that power is not back there when we speak. In the workplace, that needs to change. And that is only because of how you think. And the last thing is, your behavior determines your decisions. And all these 3 impact on the organization. Let me tell you this one thing. Your organization did not hire an employee. Your organization hired, I don't know if anybody's writing any, but I'm not seeing any other comments, but I'll look later. Your organization did not hire an employee. Your organization hired a solution because your organization had a problem. So they had a solution to solve that problem. So you're a solution in your organization. Number 2, your organization did not hire a question. Your organization hired an answer because your organization had a question that needed answers and you showed up as the answer. Now that's how you behave within the organization. But that being a solution and being an answer is determined by how you think. How you think. So I focus on your thought set, which 7.5 billion of us think, but we don't think about what we think about, including me. My coach helps me to think about what I think about. Because there's some things I just say and I go over the top. I'm like, oh, we've got to slow down, take a breath, and think about what we think about. And so I'm going to be here again. If you have any questions, please just ask those questions right there. And so if you would like to be notified about my lives, because I've started today, 2 p.m. GMT. That is backwards 11, 12, 1, 2. So that's 10 a.m. EST, if I recall, if I'm correct. I believe they are 5 hours behind us. Then just write reminder in the comments, and I will remind you personally about the live stream coming up tomorrow, every day of the week. And so tomorrow, for example, I will be talking about the 2 deadly mistakes female BAMEs make in the workplace that stop them from being noticed for senior positions. Because first of all, you need to be noticed, like, she'll be good. And you will get to a point where your superiors will tell you before the internal ad comes out that, look, we're putting an ad out for this position and I think you'll be good at it. But there are 2 deadly mistakes females and female BAMEs make in the workplace that stop them from being noticed for a senior position. Because once you are noticed, that's it. You're more than halfway through. You need to be noticed, and I'll be sharing those 2 deadly mistakes with you tomorrow. So if you'd like to be notified, please write reminder in the comments, and I will definitely notify you. God bless you. Thank you for spending time with me today. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please type them in the comments, and I'll be back to answer you. Stay strong. Bye-bye.